Once our house manager, actually, he texted, "Is that you?" And I remember I literally had cold shivers down my spine. Have you ever been embarrassed of singing? I know I have, and I know many people who also have been. Hi, I'm Sophia, and I'm a vocal coach for adults who always dreamed of learning how to sing, but never dared. We now have some construction works outside of my window, basically. And those construction workers, they are quite loud, they talk quite loudly, they shout at each other. And one of them was whistling a lot. And he was whistling one same tune the whole time. I really hated this tune. And then he even tried to hum, but then he would just stop and return to whistling of this one single tune. Why don't we let ourselves free and let ourselves sing in front of others? Maybe we are beginners. Maybe we're not even beginners, but we struggle to go onto the stage, to sing in front of people, or even in front of your family, maybe even in front of your partner. You just immediately shut down. You immediately stop when somebody comes into your room where you have been singing. Why is that? So actually, there is a very simple explanation for that. I think that singing or voice is one of the hardest instruments that we can learn. Because this instrument is very, very special. It's not your typical piano. It's not your typical guitar or any other physical instrument. Because this one is inside of us. It's the part of our body. So we learn how to play something that we cannot even see. We cannot touch it. We cannot see the threads or the strings or the buttons or the keys. And suddenly, it's the part of us. So it's not only our body, but also our identity. We identify with our voice. And also the feedback or the critique that we may get about our voice feels very, very personal. It's kind of like something is wrong with my voice equals to something is wrong with me as a person. This is understandable since, as I said, it's part of our body. We just take it very differently. And as I mentioned in my previous video, the nervous system does play a huge role in learning this skill. So also self-regulation, a very special kind of self-awareness actually, is a very big part of learning how to sing. And so since it's inside of us and it's a part of our body and it involves our nervous system as well, we very quickly connected to our psychological part, to our identity. So being embarrassed of your own voice, even if you're not performing publicly, even if you're just being overheard by someone singing on the street or in your car or in your kitchen, also creates some kind of shameful feelings because we identify so closely with our voice. And if somebody says like, oh my god, you cannot sing, even if you have never taken vocal lessons, even if you don't have anything to do with singing, it would feel like a personal attack, right? Or at least kind of like a degrading thing to say. And you'd be like, oh my god, I cannot sing. I'm horrible. I used to be like this too. So when I just started vocal lessons, for instance, I started properly learning how to sing as an adult. So I was already in my 20s. I went through my first vocal training and we did online lessons. I had to get loud sometimes. I love big notes. I love belting. I love musical theater and soul. During the lesson, once our house manager, actually, he texted and he said, "Yeah, I can hear some singing sometimes. Is that you?" And I remember I literally had cold shivers down my spine. damn, I was hoping that nobody could hear me. Now everybody can hear me, Jesus. Please no, that's so embarrassing. This is who I am. I am a singer. I am a musician. I enjoy music. I enjoy using my voice. It's a part of life. My point is, don't let it stop you from doing what you love. Singing can feel embarrassing. It does feel embarrassing. It's totally normal. I also struggle with stage fright. I have struggled with this my whole life. I have been a dancer. I have been a musician for a long time. I still cannot say that I'm fully comfortable on stage and this is my second home. No. But it doesn't have to stop me, you know? And it doesn't have to stop you from experiencing life the way that you want to. So if this resonates, if you also say like, yeah, I do feel embarrassed, but it's kind of fun. Like it's really, I want to dig into this. Book an intro session down below. I will leave a link here. We just sit together, we have a little chat, we do a little assessment of your voice, and I just share with you what I hear without any judgment, without any pressure, and then you can decide if you would like to continue. Oh, maybe I need an intro. Oh yeah, let's do an intro. Okay. I hope we got it.